once again, going right on up and across the top. Once again, he gets a great view as he tilts his head back in the canopy, lines himself up on his show line, rocking and rolling as he comes back at us here from your right. Now, so much like we stand down here off that air show center, powering right back up as he goes across the top. As he reaches inverted, flying it away as he goes across, typing across the sky. Hesitation, smoke as he goes right out around. Look at that, folks. The beautiful Mark Shorter's loop with a twist there as he throws in that hesitation smoke out there. Typing away as he goes, straight up into the vertical. Straight up, hanging out now, flies it across the top. Wheels point to the sky as he dives on a 45-degree down line. Way to the left, flying back to the right, and now extends into the right end zone. Now as much Michael extended in that right side. Rolls the airplane. Half of an 8 point. There's the 7. And right at around 7 and 8 points on the 8 point hesitation roll. Carving that sky into 8 45-degree slices. Now as he extends out there off of air show right. Right back up into the vertical. Straight up right there. He's all done with going up. Hangs it on the prop, kicks in that runner, executes a beautiful hammerhead turn. Now as the airspeed winds up, the altimeter winds down, the ground makes spin in the windshield. He turns back at us here from that right side. Extending out down our show line here. Rolls to the inverted, now accelerates the roll right back to the inverted. Slowing down, and now extends on here off of air show left. Winding back up, going right on up into that Wausau sky. Wheels pointing to the sky. He tilts his head back at his cockpit, lines himself on his show line. He shows us one half of a Cuban down turnaround. He flies airplane 258 salute. Executes a half roll on the 45-degree down line. Now he winds it back up again, straight up and across the top. Carving that sky up as he goes out there off that right end zone. Hey, Wausau, Wisconsin, let's hear it for Michael Hoy!
Woo!
Now as you watch him put into that right end zone, goes right back up into the vertical, straight up and across the top. Right there as he goes inverted, wheels point to the sky. Rolls that airplane half a 4 point hesitation roll, keeps it going. There's 3, there's 4, as he goes right back around. Man, it's beautiful flying out there. Hey, we're seeing it right here in Wausau, Wausau 2025, the Friday edition. Now as he extends out here off the air show right. Winds it up as he goes out there, 45 up. Rolls the airplane around to the inverted, pushing forward on the stick to make the airplane climb while inverted. That brings the stick aggressively back to his left. Half roll around as he goes and exits off our right end zone. Now he's about to Michael off that right side. He continues to extend out there in that right end zone. Punches into the vertical, straight up out there. Look at that airplane just hugged to the sky. Look at that, straight up, hanging on. Once again, just before he slides backwards, he steps on the rudder pedal, executes what's known in the airshow world as a hammerhead turn. Now he does a half roll all diving straight back down at the ground. As he comes down our show line, he lets that airspeed accelerate out to about 190. There's about 200 miles an hour as he comes down our show line, punches the airplane right back up into the vertical as he goes, straight up across the top, hangs on as he goes, flies away inverted, hanging by his seatbelt shoulder harnesses, and you know he can't have them cinched up tight enough. Now as he flies the airplane back at us here from Air Show Center, that is known as the square loop. Look at that, folks, beautiful square loop in the sky. That is Michael Hoy, and that is beautiful flying. Look at those vertical lines, absolutely beautiful, straight up, straight down. Now he flies the airplane through, nice tight loop as he goes right on through. Now he extends out here off the Air Show left. Flying the airplane away as he goes. Half a 4 point roll, 3/4, 4 points, the 4 point hesitation roll. And now as he extends out there off that right side, punches the airplane into the vertical, straight up, wheels point to the sky, snap roll, not once, not twice, but stops at 2.5. Now as the nose pointed down, he extends out there. Now as he does that, airplane really starting to put gas, he comes down our show line there. There's about 190 miles an hour as he hits vertical, straight up out there. Looks like he throws it around again, another snap roll on top, 1.5 snap rolls. That's the airplane running one wing, no longer flies, the other one just powers it around. That is a snap roll, which is also basically a spin, except you're going horizontally instead of vertically down. Looks like that sky just wants to turn blue for us, doesn't it, folks? Hopefully here we'll soon. And now as you watch out here off of here, show right. Nose down, power up as Michael extends out here off of the show center. Slides it across the sky. Nice crisp roll right in the airplane as he extends out here from air show right. Keeping the action going as he goes right on through. Beautiful display of the Laser 200 and the markings of those who's been around aviation for a while. That is a very historical paint job. That is, of course, the great little long slider. as known throughout the aerobatic world as one of the greatest air show and competition pilots of all time. A world champion, multi-time U.S. national champion. All right, if you have your cameras ready, folks, Michael's setting up out here now for what we call the photo pass. Give you a nice opportunity to get a picture of the aircraft as he swings by in here from our right end zone. Ladies and gentlemen, from